Okay. All right. Welcome, everyone. Today's practice is our ashtanga basics. And we're actually not going to go through opening mantra today because I want to try to get through to the floor series. So we're going to try to conserve some time. Yep, here we go. So come to the top of your mat, your toes and heels together. Relax your arms down by your side. This is samasthiti. Ground your soles of your feet. Allow your shoulders to relax back. And then let's just kind of begin our practice with an intention. So allow yourself to just kind of come into awareness of body, your space that you're in, how your emotions are, your sensations, your feelings. And just acknowledge all of that and begin your practice from a nice, open, clean slate. And then exhale, let's draw the palms together at center of heart. We'll just open up with Om. Deep inhale. Exhaling, releasing the hands down by your sides, lift the chin, eyes open, beginning with Surya Namaskara A. Come inhale, raise the arms. Due, exhale, fold gently. Hinge from the hips, hands to the floor, head relaxes. Inhale, Trini, lengthen spine. Chatwari, exhale, easy step back. Come to your high plank and then lower down to Chaturanga. Remember, you can bring the knees down first. Inhale, you can sway up into Cobra or all the way up into your upward facing dog, gazing to the tip of your nose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding this one for 5 breaths. 1. Allowing the spine to lengthen, reaching the heels towards the earth, even if they don't touch. 2. Moving the shoulders away from each other. 3. In this first one, if you want to add a little bit of sway or movement, you're welcome to pedal out the legs or sway the hips. 4. And 5. Inhaling, looking forward. Step or walk your feet back to the top of your mat. Lengthen spine. Exhale, fold deep. Inhale, rise up. Palms together, look at thumbs. Back to samasthiti. Good. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, arms up and extend. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from hips. All the way down, forehead relaxes. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, easy step. Walk feet back, chaturanga, from the knees or from the toes. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Open heart, lift chest. Exhale, downward facing. The second one, we try to find a little bit more stillness. So if you've come into your posture, you've adjusted your feet, maybe adjusted your hands, move the chest towards the thighs. 1. Gazing towards the upper thighs or in the direction of the navel. 2. Let the head hang heavy. 3. Try not to feel tension in your neck here. 4. Strong fingers press into the floor, heels grounded and rooted. And 5. Supta, inhale, easy step or walk your feet forward, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, fold once more. Inhale, rise up. Palms together, look at thumbs. Back to samasthiti. Good. Last one. Ekam, inhale, raise the arms, look up. Due, exhale, hold deep. Trini, inhale, extend spine. I'll cue for a jump back if you wish. Chaturanga, exhale, jump, your feet back, and chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing, and shot, exhale, downward facing. Now, once we start jumping back, if that's in your practice, we begin to build a little bit more heat, and the breath starts to become a little bit more labored. So just observe here as you hold your downward facing dog. 2, that you're allowing your body to really create a sense of ease within the difficulty of the posture. 3, observe your breath. 4, can you deepen that inhale and slow down that exhale. 5. Sapta, inhale. You can step, you can walk, or you can jump. Your feet forward, lengthening through spine. Exhale, fold once more. Naga, inhale. Arms up, extend, palms together, look at thumbs. Samasthiti. Good. Now we go to Surya Namaskar. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your chest, lift your arms, come to Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Let the head hang, relax. Then Ardha Uttanasana, the halfway lift. Shoulders roll back, lift the chest. Bend through the knees, plant the hands and step or jump. Lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Open heart, lift chest. Gaze to the tip of your nose as your chin lifts up. Exhale, downward facing. Pivot left heel in and right foot forward. Big step, giant step. Bend into that right knee. Inhale, come up. Palms together, look at thumbs. Draw your elbows towards each other. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot back. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll back. Left side, so right heel pivots in, left foot steps forward. Take a moment to bend into that left knee. Inhale, rise up. Palms together, look at thumbs. Exhale, all the way down to Chaturanga. Inhale, all the way up. Use the breath. Upward facing. Exhale, all the way back. Downward facing. Stay here. So now as we're starting to add with our Surya Namaskar B, you start to feel a little warmer. Body starts to create that work, that effort. And the breath might become a little labored. So use the breath here. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Remember, anytime you need a break, come to Balasana, come to your child's pose, rest there until you're ready to continue. One more deep breath in. Slow, easy breath out. And then inhale, looking forward. We're gonna step, walk, or jump. The feet forward, lengthen up, exhale, fold. Bend your knees back to Utkatasana, our chair pose. Palms together, look at thumbs, and Samasthiti. Okay, one more. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the chest, lift the arms, roll shoulders back. Exhale, fold deep, top of the head down, forehead to the knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step or jump. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward as the left heel pivots in. Inhale, rise up. Palms together, look at thumbs. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down. Good. Other side. Right heel pivots in. Left foot, big step forward. Inhale. Rise up. Palms together, look at thumbs. Exhale. All the way down. Back to Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing. Sort of breathe through it. Exhale. Full breath out. Downward facing. Stay here. Come back to the rhythm of your breath. Even if it's labored, it's okay. No judgment. Just be with it for a moment. Surrendering to what is, not fighting what your body is going through, whether it's easy, medium, or difficult. Just find yourself here. One more deep breath in. Easy, slow breath out. Very slow, releasing the air out like it's a little hole in a balloon, slowly letting go. And then inhale, looking forward, step, walk, or jump. Extend, exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, palms together, look at thumbs, and Samasthiti. Good. So that is our warm-up for our practice. We did really good. We kept it under 10 minutes. Yes. Now we're going to go into Trikonasana. Take your right foot back No, we're not. We're going to go into Padangusthasana. Bring your right foot back to center. Separate your feet, hip width apart, and we're going to fold forward, kind of allowing your body to hinge from the hips, and we're going to grab those big toes. So say you have really tight hamstrings, feel free to bend your knees until you can collect your toes. But once you have your toes and your rib cage is on your thighs, lengthen your tailbone back, drop your head and pull on your toes, drawing your elbows back towards your calves. Hold here, 1. Create space, extend the body, 2, 3, keep pulling. You should feel the stretch in the meaty part of the muscle. So right around here, should not be feeling it at your knee or where your glutes meet your hamstring, because that's where the bone is. So you want to feel it at the long part of the muscle. And then inhale, lift halfway. Take a moment. This usually feels like a good release after that deep forward fold. Now we're going to go for Padahastasana. Take your hands underneath your feet so the toes are by the wrists. Both toes up by the wrists. Lengthen the spine, draw in through the lower belly, and then exhale, fold. This time the elbows out to the sides. 1. So still feeling that deep stretch in the backs of your legs. You can soften your knees. 2. Good, steady breathing. Good, very nice, Jen. That's it. Keep reaching those hips up as you're able. 4. Almost there. 5. Inhale, head up only. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release the hands. Come back up. Good. Now we go into Trikonasana. So feet together. Step your right foot back. If you're going to use a block, have it near you on the right side. Over on the pinky toe side of your right foot. Reach the arms, extend them. Lock out both knees, engage into the quads, and then exhale, pivot. Right hand to the shin, to your block, or pick up your big toe and reach up through your left arm. Open and rotate your chest so you're looking up to the left, and you're pressing the bound of your right big toe firmly into the floor. 2. Lengthen through top of your head. 3. Torso rotates and twists as you pull on that big toe with your right hand. 4 and 5. Inhale, release and come up. Switch your right foot in, left foot out. Keep the arms nice and long and extended, legs nice and engaged. Exhale, pivot. Remember, hand, block, or grab that toe. Open the chest. Once you have your position for your left hand, open and rotate the chest, look up towards right pinky or right thumb. 1. Rotate through the body. 2. So the legs are nice and firm, but there's a rotation through the torso. 3. Be mindful of your neck. If it feels funny, just look forward or look down. 4. Otherwise, keep looking up. Lengthen through your torso, rotate, and 5. Inhale, come up. Switch your feet back to face the back of your mat. Okay, now we're going for Pavrita. Good idea if you didn't use your block before to use it here. So just grab your yoga block, place it by the pinky toe side of your right foot, and then move your left hip forward. Left arm extends. Exhale, left hand down to the block, right arm up to the sky. So this is a really good way to use your prop. Look up towards right fingertips. Remember, your block has levels. You can make it higher. 1. Roll the right hip back, left hip forward. 2. Lift the chest and torso. Press strongly into the left hand. 3. Strong, steady breathing. Draw in through lower belly. 4. Reach to the fingertips of the right arm. And 5. Exhale, release. Grab your block. Come back. And place it on the left side. So using props, and this is totally accessible. Right arm extends. Exhale, right hand down, move into the rotation, into the twist, left arm up, look up. 1, move the left hip back and right hip forward, so both legs are straight. 2, hollow out the lower belly, lengthen the spine. 3, strong right hand, pressing firmly into the floor, engage your shoulder. 4, reach higher through the left fingertips. 5, exhale, release. You can move your block off to the side for now. Come back up and Samasthiti. Okay, here we go. Utthita Hasta or Utthita Parsvakonasana. We're going to try the first one the best way we can. Right foot steps back, big step. Grab your block, take it with you, just in case you need it. We might not, but just in case. Now, bend into your right knee and start to move the hips forward and down. So you're going to take your right hand to the block that is placed on the pinky toe side of your foot. So your hand's on the outside of your right leg. Mind your right knee, keep it over your ankle. And then just use your left hand on your shoulder to open the chest towards the sky, kind of just pivoting your body. And then inhale, lengthen that left arm up. 1, look towards the left fingertips. 2, sit strong into that right knee. 3, firm left leg. No bending in the left knee. 4, almost there, keep reaching. 5, slowly inhale, come up. You can grab your block, bring it with you. Place it down on the left side. Good. And then bend the left knee. Bringing the left hand to the block. Remember, if this is really hard, your block may be higher. Even up this high is fine. You just decide what level suits you best. Once you bring that left knee stacked over the ankle, your right leg is strong and contracted. Right hand on your shoulder and just open up your chest. And then inhale, right arm up and over. Look towards right fingertips. 1, steady breathing, hips down. 2, sole of the right foot planted deeply into the floor. 3, keep rotating your chest. Open the right shoulder back. 4, almost there, stay strong. 5, inhale, gently come up. Grab your block, come back to center, and we'll set up for the other side. So plant your block again on the pinky toe side of that right foot. We're gonna try to come to that left hand to the floor. This pose is really difficult. It took me many years to even move into it with some sort of ease. So if this is tough for you, don't worry. So we're gonna start with the left knee on the floor and the left elbow on the outside of that knee. Now I use my right hand to kind of give me leverage to wiggle myself through. So if you find that your left elbow has cleared, then you can bring your left hand to the block. At that point, you're probably okay to straighten the left leg, flex back through the heel. And then inhale, right arm up, look up towards right fingertips. 1. So any variation of this is fine. You can go back to hands in prayer. 2, you can keep the left knee on the floor. 3, any variation that feels good for you as long as you're twisting. 4, steady breathing. 5, exhale, release the right hand, release the left, ground your left foot down, grab your block, come back to center, and let's do the other side. Plant it on the pinky toe side of your foot. Right knee comes down for the setup. Use your left hand and your right elbow to create leverage, to twist yourself through. Once your right elbow has cleared, you probably can reach the block with the right hand. Once you're there, then it's probably accessible to straighten that leg, but maybe not. Maybe that knee needs to be on the floor. And then inhale, left arm up, gazing up towards left fingers. 1, steady breathing. 2, keep rotating your chest, reach up. 3, keep bending into that left knee, strong right arm. 4, almost there, deep breath in. 5, exhale, left hand down, right hand down. Slide the right foot closer. You can move the block to the side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, Samastitihi. So if you don't have yoga blocks, I should have mentioned, a thick book is real good use of a prop. A thick book that you can bring your hands to. Okay. Prasarita Padottanasana. Right foot steps back to the right, big step. Open your legs pretty wide. So toes point in a little bit, heels point out. And then exhale, let's fold. Hands to the floor. If the hands don't come to the floor, your handy dandy block, it's there, it'll bring the floor to you. So it's really nice to use them. Now, once you're here, maybe widen the stance a little bit more. Get yourself situated. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale. Fold deep so that the top of your head can come to the floor
Or maybe if your block is there, to the block. Draw in through lower navel, lift up through the sits bones. The elbows are parallel, the forearms are parallel to each other. Shoulders move away from the ears. Legs contracted, weight rolling forward to the toes. 3. Keep hollowing out the belly. 4. Reach top of the head down, steady breathing. 5. Inhale, head up only. Walk the hands forward a little bit, or you come to your block if you need to. Shorten the distance just a bit, maybe heel toe your feet in, hands in waist, and inhale, come up. Good, okay, V position. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, hands to the waist. When we're down, you want to try to move your elbows back towards each other. So start here, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, fold. And then as we fold, keep moving those elbows back. Top of the head towards the floor, rolling the weight forward. 1. So your distance might not be as wide as it was the first time. It's okay. Take a moment and adjust if you need to. 2. But keep rolling those elbows towards each other. Hold on to your waist. 3. Draw in through lower belly, strong, long spine. 5. Inhale, come up. Take your time with ease. Exhale there. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back and see if you can straighten your arms. Roll the shoulders back. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, fold deep. So now as we fold, again, maybe walk the feet out a little bit more and let your arms hang heavy over your head. One day your pinkies touching the floor behind you. Draw in through lower belly and gaze back towards the tip of your nose. 1. Steady breathing. 2. Find ease within the difficulty, within the effort. 3. Shoulders move away from the ears, relax into them. 4. Don't force. 5. Inhale, slowly come up. Take your time. Exhale there. Last one. Inhale, hands on waist. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. This time, grab your big toes with your fingers. Once you have your fingers, extend your spine. So we're creating the space here. Use that space. Exhale, fold. Draw your navel in. Move your elbows towards the shins. Top of the head towards the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. 2. Keep moving the weight forward to balls of your feet. 3. Pulling strong with your fingers. 4. Try not to use your thumbs like kickstands. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there. Good. Soften through the knees a little bit. Release the toes, hands on waist. Inhale, gently come up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Okay, for the next one, we will use probably the block to help us balance. Actually, no, we won't because our hands are behind the back. So bring your hands behind your back, palms together. You can have your palms together. You can hold on to your opposite elbows, or you can bring the fists or the knuckles together. You get to choose here what fits right. Step back with the right foot and pivot all the way to the back wall. Now, adjust your feet so that your legs aren't too close to each other, nor are they too far away. So you want to have kind of like a nice easy stance here. Roll the left hip forward, left shoulder forward, and square your hips and shoulders to the back of your mat. Inhale, lengthen spine, and then exhale, fold. You might not be able to go very far with this fold. It's okay. Go as far as your body allows. Keep gazing towards right toes. But when you've reached your limit, let your head come down. And then maybe soften and straighten through that right knee just a little bit to create a sense of lowering and extending. 2. Steady breathing. Try not to fall. 4, 3. Move the elbows back towards each other to keep the palms of the hands together. 4. Gazing at one spot to keep your balance. 5. Inhale, slowly come up. Take your time. Switch to the other side. Keep your hands right where they are. Now the right hip moves forward. Right shoulder forward. We're square to the front of our mats. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hinge and fold. Lowering down. I like to keep looking towards that left toe until I feel I've reached my limit. At that point, I kind of move into that left hip, moving it back, right hip forward, and then I can relax the head and lift the elbows. 1, draw in through lower belly. 2, ground through that left big toe. 3, almost there. 4, keep reaching, keep lengthening. 5, inhale, head up, all the way back. Exhale, turn and extend your arms, lengthen. Exhale, Samasthiti. Good. Moving into the balance postures, we're going to do the modified Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So take your left hand to the waist, right hand to the knee, lift your chest. Inhale there. 1, 2, find balance. 3, lift your chest, try not to round or arch back. 4 and 5. Exhale, open that knee to the right, gently look to the left. 1, stay firm with your left leg. 2, steady breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, back to center. Everybody release that knee and extend the right leg, point the toe. 1, use your quads, use your hips. 2, stay there. 3, lift your chest, don't lean back. 4, chest up, ribcage up. 5, exhale, lower down. Good, other side. Start with the left knee. Hold on to the outside of the knee with the left hand. Ground your right foot, lift your heart. 1, 2, strong heel of the right foot, grounded and rooted to the earth. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Inhale, open that leg out to the side, gently, and look to the right. 1, relax the left foot. 2, 3, strong right leg, that's your foundation, keep it firm. 4, and 5. Inhale, come back to center. Both hands on waist. Point your left toes, hold it. 1, draw in through the lower belly, lift up. 2, ground it through the right foot. Good. 3, get that leg up, point your toes. 4, and 5. Exhale, lower down. Good. Shake out the legs. We're going to skip the neck standing postures, go right to the floor. So come to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, stepward jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. All right, so for our jump through, if you have 2 yoga blocks, grab them and place them underneath your hands. This is going to help you move through this. Make sure the blocks are pretty far apart so you have space to move through. So they might be a little bit wider than your normal placement of your hands. And then come to your downward facing dog with your hands on the block. Take a couple of breaths here. Ground yourself into the earth. Now inhale, look forward, and we're gonna step or walk or jump so that the tops of the feet are on the floor and you're pressing into your yoga block. So you're pushing the floor away. Then slide your feet through. Should be able to fit right between your blocks. Extend your legs. Sit down. Good. Very nice. So we'll keep practicing those with the yoga blocks. Put them off to the side for now. And we'll go for our Padangusthasana or Paschimottanasana. Hold on to the toes. We're going to skip Dandasana position today. Lengthen through spine. Exhale, fold deep. 1, relax the shoulders. 2, hollow out the belly. 3, calm, steady breathing. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. See if you can tighten your grip. So maybe grab the sides of your feet or interlace your fingers. Find a deeper grip. Exhale and fold. 1, hollow out the lower belly. 2, move the shoulders away from the ears. 3, face down towards the shin. Good, nice easy gaze to the tip of your nose. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, slowly release. Okay, grab your blocks. Place them on either sides of your hips. Hands on the blocks. Cross your feet. Hug them in towards your body. Tuck your toes underneath a little bit so the tops of the feet are going to be on the floor. Inhale. Roll it up. Pick it up. Slide your feet back. Extend the legs. Chaturanga. You can do this on your blocks. Inhale. Upward facing. Actually, it feels pretty nice on the blocks. Look chin up. Look to the tip of your nose. Exhale. Downward facing. Good job. Okay, let's try again that jump through. Inhale, jump it through. Extend the legs and sit down. Nice. So a little easier with the blocks. You can move those to the sides one more. Once more, the toes, fingers are pressing or pointing towards your body. Lift your chest. This might be where this posture lives for you, in this open heart. Otherwise, you're going to try and lift your hips. Inhale, hips up, toes down, head back. 1, 2, hips up, belly in. 3, press into your fingers. 4, toes down to the floor. 5, exhale, hips down. Good. Again, place those blocks. Jump it back. So cross your feet. Inhale, up, slide them back, feet back. Chaturanga. Good. Keep trying, Jen. Inhale, upward facing. Good. Nice, Mindy. Exhale, downward facing. Okay. All right. You guys are doing fantastic. We're going to do a couple more like this, and then we're going to not jump back and forth as much. So inhale, look forward. Jump your feet through. Extend and sit. So try to make that be as smooth a transition as you can. All right. We have to move them out of the way each time we do this. So right foot comes into your half lotus. If coming into half lotus is not accessible, remember, just put that foot onto the left thigh like a figure 4. So if the foot is back, grab the right hand, reach around. You can kind of give yourself a little twist, wiggle, 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 wiggle until you find those right toes. So this is a bind on the right side. Exhale, left hand on the left foot and fold there. So the foot that's into your left hip flexor is pressing into the lower abdomen. You're kind of like coming up and over that foot. If you're in the figure 4, then that foot is too far away. It's not going to press into your abdomen. That's okay. Hold it. 3, wherever you are, it's all good. 4, either way, you're using your hip to your bind or your placement of your leg to open your hip. And 5, inhale, head up only. Exhale and release. Let's do the other side before we jump back. So right leg extends, left knee bends, open it to the side, left foot up in towards your half lotus or your figure 4. Reach around, wiggle, 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 wiggle. You can also use a strap here. So if you cannot find the foot, you can place a strap around the foot, hold on to the strap or an extra towel. Right leg is your foundation, keep it strong. Right hand to your right foot, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. 1. So the same thing here. Your waist is coming up and over that left foot. 2. Move the left shoulder down towards the left knee. 3. Steady breathing. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, release the foot, release the bind, and back to our blocks. You can do this without the blocks. It's just much easier to do it with the blocks. Cross your feet, inhale, pick it up, slide your feet back, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good, okay. Trianga Mukha. Let's jump through to seated again. So inhale, jump through. Extend the legs. Sit down. Nice. Moving the blocks out of the way. We'll start with the right foot. Lean to the left. Bend your right knee. Point your toes behind you. So your 2 knees are parallel. If this is not doable, place a block under that left hip so you can elevate your hips. So that's your option to modify. Or if the block is too big, maybe just a rolled up towel or something to lift your hips. Okay, so from here, try to find length in your spine, and maybe you stay here or you fold forward. Reach for that left foot. Exhale and release. 1. Wherever you are, steady breathing. 2. So it doesn't matter what your pose looks like today, just be with it. Try to find your maximum. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale and release. Good. We're gonna lean to the left, release that right foot, extend it forward. We'll do the other side. So lean to the right, those toes point behind you, and then sit down. Remember, if you need to elevate your torso so that this leg feels comfortable, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, your 2 sits bones are on the floor. Right leg extended, knees together, left toes pointed back. Exhale, fold forward. 1. Take deep, honest breaths here. 2. So it's natural to find shallow breathing because we're working hard, but make a conscious effort to deepen your inhale. 3. And to slow down your exhale. 4. And 5. Head up, inhale, lengthen, exhale, and release. Good, lean to the side, release that left leg, grab your blocks, place them by your hips, cross your feet, inhale, lift it up, slide it back, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Okay, now we're moving into the janus. We're gonna do all of them on the right and then all of them on the left. Inhale, look forward, step or jump. Extend the legs, sit down. Good, the blocks really do make it a lot easier. Okay, Janu Shirshasana A. Bend your right knee. Open your knee out to the side so that the sole of your foot presses on the inner thigh of your left leg. You want your heel as high up into the groin as possible. So really bring that heel up. Now, once your leg is in place, hinge from your hips, fold forward, grab a hold of that left foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, steady breathing. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, release. Don't change your legs. Keep your legs as they are. We're gonna lift the hips, lift up through the hips, and we're gonna sit, you can see, on top of this right heel. So your heel is gonna go right between the genitals and the anus. It's that tiny little spot there. For us girls, it's a very small spot, so you gotta try to find it there in position. Your right knee starts to kind of slide forward a little bit. That's okay, about a 45-degree angle. This is a little bit uncomfortable, so draw up through the Mula Bandha. Engage into your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor muscles. And then lean forward, find your foot, exhale, and fold. 1. Keep drawing up and in through the pelvic floor muscles. 2. Mula Bandha super engaged here. 3. Relax the shoulders. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale and release. We're gonna come off that foot. So lift the hips up, release the foot. Good. And now we're gonna go into C position. So you're gonna take your foot, right hand underneath, grab your toes, pull them back. The point of this posture, Janu Shirshasana C, is to create as much stretch and opening through this right ankle. So you're gonna start with the toes, pulling them back. If possible, let the toes come to the floor. So you might bring the toes down and it's like the side of your foot comes down. If that happens, use your yoga block, sit on top of the yoga block, and then try. Because you want this foot to be as perpendicular to the mat as possible. So elevating the hips makes that more accessible. Be mindful of your right knee so that there's no pain in the knee. And then from there, you can just kind of slightly lean forward or come all the way forward. If you're on the floor,
I'll give you a little bit of a good hint. Before you come forward, lift your hips and slide them forward. That's going to press your right heel deep into the left inner thigh and inner hip flexors. And then as you come forward, press that heel deeper and deeper into the leg. So you're flexing that foot. Keep your knee safe by not forcing it. Just flex that foot into the inner thigh and fold here. 2, wherever you are, steady breathing. 3, it's gonna feel like those toes are gonna snap off. They won't, it's okay. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Okay, good job. Come back to legs straight. And we're gonna jump back and do all of it on the other side. So grab your blocks, cross your feet, inhale, pick it up. Exhale, slide it back, jump it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, good job. Exhale, downward facing. Keep working, ladies, don't give up. Here we go, left side, jump through. Take your time, find your ease. Yes. Move the blocks away. Janu A, bend the left knee. Left foot out to the side. Sole of the foot presses to the inner thigh. The heel is as close to the groin as possible. Allow yourself to center over that right leg. And exhale, fold deep. 1. So if you cannot grab your foot, grab your ankle or use a yoga strap. 2. Keep lengthening that left side down. 3. Squaring off against that right leg. 4. Deepen your inhale. Slow down your exhales. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, release. Keep the legs just as they are. We're gonna pick the hips up. So hands on the floor. Pick the hips up and slide forward. This left toe still pointing forward towards the right foot. So make little adjustments. Maybe shorten that distance of the left knee a little bit. Be mindful. If there's any pain, just stay here or come out. If you're ready, exhale, fold, and then reach down for that right foot and release the head. Draw in through the Mula Bandha just like we did on the other side. 2. Creating a nice connection with breath. 3, drawing up and into the pelvic floor. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there, release the hands, come off the heel. Okay, same as on the other side. Lift your heel up, slide your left hand underneath, grab those toes, pull them back. This is a good place to stay if you feel like this is enough stretch and enough work for you. Stay here, no worries. Otherwise, taking the toes to the floor and the heel to the inner thigh of the right leg. So you want this foot as perpendicular to the floor as possible. So remember, you can always sit up on a block, which makes that movement of the heel of the ankle a lot more feasible. So this is a good place to be, and you can just stay upright and feel whatever is happening in your legs here. When and if you're ready, allow your body to fold forward. I find that if I'm sitting on a block, folding forward is a lot more difficult for me. So if I'm sitting on a block, I'll typically just stay on it. But if you're on the floor, move your hips forward to try to get that nice angle on your toes, and then exhale, just keep reaching. You don't have to fold all the way forward, but lengthen through your spine and reach with your chest. Shoulders back, exhale, deep fold there. 1. Good. 2, that's it. 3, lift your chin a little bit, Rosanna. Don't tuck your head. 4, that's it. Relax your shoulders, Mindy. 5, good. Inhale, head up only. Exhale and release. Ooh, that can be intense. Okay, extend the left leg. Use your blocks back in place. Inhale, pick it up, cross your feet. Whoops, don't take your mat with you. Pick it up, slide it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Okay, moving to the Marichasanas. Here we go. Jump through. Extend the legs, sit down.
All right, just like before, we're gonna do all the right side and then all the left. So let's start with the right foot bent. Some space between your right foot and your left thigh. So there's a gap here. Not too close, not too far. Somewhere where it's on the outside of your hip. Then we're gonna use our left hand to rest back and reach towards that right foot, left foot with our right hand. So you might find that this is as far as your body can go. You're really leaning forward. If your shoulder begins to clear the right knee, you might be able to reach that arm around. Internal rotation of the shoulder. Reach it around, and once that right arm has come around, now you can take your left hand and then you can find your fingers, your wrists, your hands, find something to grab onto. And then from that grip, you fold, kissing your left knee. 1. And you want to make sure your left leg is strong and your right hip's going to lift up. So that's okay, but keep pulling back with that right knee. 3. Steady breathing. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there. We're going to release hands here. And instead of going into B, we're going to go right into C. So bring the right hand behind you. Lengthen up through the torso. And then remember when we did this in our standing postures, you want to use your left elbow to rotate your body through. So you want to almost clear your rib cage. Pull everything through as much as you can for your twist. Then if this left hand, it might stay up. Maybe you can come down, grab your ankle, or you can try, I'll show you on this side, wiggling for the bind. So here's the bind. You're going to wiggle yourself through. Wiggle that hand through. Internal rotation of the shoulder. Once you feel ready, lift into your right fingertips. If you don't need them, reach back. And then maybe perhaps your fingers are there to be found. Look back over right shoulder, breathe. 1. Anywhere you are in this practice is good. 2, so you can be here. 3, you can be here, opening your chest. 4, you could be reaching down for your ankle, opening your back muscles, hand closer to your body, really rotating across. 5, exhale, gaze back to center. Release left arm. Take a moment. A lot of time twists, just like back bending, can be releasing of emotions and all kinds of stuff. So if you feel a little bit funky there, just take a moment to breathe. We're going to jump back and do the other side. So cross your feet, grab your blocks, inhale, lift up, exhale, jump it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Good. Inhale, jump it through again, and extend the legs and sit down. Okay, setting up for the other side. Left foot bends, that space between the left foot and the right thigh. Right hand side so that it can give you support as you reach forward, find your left foot. You can let this left knee open out until you find your foot, but once you have it, plant that left foot firmly back into the floor. If you're going for your bind, internal rotation of the shoulder, reach your left arm back, wiggle, wiggle, right hand back, find your fingers or your palms or your wrists, and exhale. Fold, kiss your right knee. 1, steady breathing. 2, lengthening through spine. 3, keep your right leg firm and strong. Don't let it flop to the side. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale. Release the hands, and we'll go right for C. So we're doing A and C today. Keep your legs just as they are, just rotate your torso. You might find you need to stay here, using your right hand, hugging it in and turning your body. If you like, take that right elbow on the outside and don't let your shoulder come towards your ear. So move it away. Sometimes I like to just have my palm up. Sometimes the internal rotation feels good. I grab the ankle. But you can be anywhere you feel good. Let's hold here. 1. Wherever you are, maybe you're going for your grip, really reaching and reaching around, taking your other arm around, finding your fingertips. 2, or not. 3, steady twisting through the body. 4, anywhere you are, it's perfectly okay. Steady breathing. 5, Exhale, gaze back to center. Release your bind, release your right arm, release your left arm. Cross your feet, grab your blocks. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. We've reached the peak of our practice. Navasana. So here we go. Jump your feet through. Extend the legs. Sit down. Okay. Normally, we would go right into Navasana with the legs straight up. But today we're going to break it down. We're only going to do 3. Bring your knees in towards your chest, toes on the floor, arms extended forward. Chest up, shoulders back. Hold here. 1. Good. 2. Steady breathing. If you want to try to lift those feet off the floor from the get-go, feel free. 3. 4. And 5. All right. Cross your feet. No blocks this time. Hands on the floor. Pick it up. Butt off the floor. Good. Hold. 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 And down. Nice. All right. Feet back on the floor, arms extended. This time, lift your feet. 1, look at your toes. 2, try to smile. 3, we only got 1 more after this. You can do it. 4, try to bring your knees in towards each other, but they can separate if it's hard for you. And 5, exhale, cross your feet. Hands on the floor. Pick it up and hold. Draw in through lower belly, engage your core. Strong, strong core. And down. Okay, last one. Let's see what we can do. You can choose either the one we just did or come into full Navasana. Legs extended. Look at your toes. 1. Steady breathing. 2. Don't give up. Try to stand those legs strong. 3. Point through your toes. 4. Almost there. Stay strong. 5. Exhale. Cross your feet. Inhale. Pick it up. Walk it back. Chaturanga. Ooh, no blocks. Inhale. Upward facing. Ooh, feels different. Exhale. Downward facing. Okay. Jump your feet through and come to a laying down position. We're going to go into back bending before we close up our practice. So back bending, bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor, about hip width apart. We'll start with a simple bridge. So inhale, lift up through the hips. You can interlace your hands below your back and wriggle your shoulders under so that you can feel that nice stretch through the front body. Press into your feet, more weight to your shoulders, gaze to your belly. 1. Steady breathing. 2. Calm inhale. 3. Slow exhale, hips up. 4, engage those legs. 5, and exhale, release the hands, lower down. So we're going to repeat that same thing, but we're going to change the position of our hands. We're only doing 2. So just bring your hands by your ears and your fingers kind of tuck down towards your shoulders. Don't let your elbows open out. Keep them pressing against each other. Same thing as before, we're only lifting the hips. Inhale, hips up. Just the position of our hands is different. Wriggle those shoulders under, hips up. 1. Steady breathing, keep those elbows hugging in. 2. Strong legs. 3. Start to put a little bit more pressure into your fingers. 4. Don't have to push into the floor, just stay in your bridge. 5. Exhale, lower the hips down. Release the hands. And take a breath or 2 here. Steady breathing. Observe the body. We'll do our Paschimottanasana on our back. So normally we do a forward fold to release, but we're going to incorporate that here. So bring the knees into the chest, hug the knees in tight, and then extend your legs up so that maybe they're like at a diagonal from you. They may be all the way straight. If they are, grab your thighs and see if you can move them closer to your body. Maybe grab your calves, move them closer to your body. Maybe grab your ankles, move them closer to your body. Try to keep your hips down. Maybe grab your feet, soles of your feet, move it down. Maybe grab your big toes, move it down. Point through the toes, hold it here. 1. Relaxing into the back muscles. 2. Maybe let your elbows hang heavy. 3. Keep reaching your hips down. They're going to want to come out, but we're not doing shoulder stand here. It's just a Paschimottanasana, but on our backs. 4. Steady breathing, legs together. 5. Exhale. Slowly release the fingers and the toes, and bend your knees, come back down. Good. Cross your feet, roll it up. And we'll do the last 3 postures before we come to our Shavasana. So let's come to a comfortable seated position. Sukhasana, this one's called. So you want your heels lined up with the inseam of your pants, with the center line of your body. And then let your hands kind of come to your knees as you adjust. Hands behind the back. Hold on to your opposite elbow. So really reach, reach, reach. Get a good grip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Forehead to the floor. 1. Hips stay down. 2. Lower belly draws in. 3. 4. Normally hold this for 10. We're only holding for 5 today. 5. Inhale, head up. Back to center. Exhale, release. Cross your feet a different way. So whatever foot you had in front, move that to the back. Hands now on your knees, palms facing up, thumbs and index fingers together. Release your other 3 fingers. Lift your heart. Chin down. 1, 2, 3. Find steadiness of breath. Calm your breathing. 4. Gaze at one spot. Try not to move anywhere else in your body. Very still. This stillness gives us the strength for our last posture here, Utplutihi. And 5. Exhale, release the hands. Now, we're going to cross the feet like we would if we were going to jump back. So just cross at your ankles. You can use your blocks for this one. It'll definitely make it easier if you do use your blocks. Hands on the blocks, which are right by your hips. We're going to lean forward. Inhale, pick up, and maybe feet come up. 1. Steady breathing. 2. Good. 3. Chest up. 4. Good. If the feet get tired, just let them come down, but keep lifting. 5. Almost there. We're doing 10. 6. 7. 8. Don't give up. Stay up. 9. And 10. Woo, those are hard. Release down. Move the blocks. And lay all the way back onto your back for your Shavasana. Let the shoulders soften. Let the legs relax. Arms down by your sides. Palms facing up. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Again, making that conscious effort to relax and soften through all the muscles, every tendon, every ligament, every cell, every tissue, every part of your biology relaxes. Let the tongue go limp in the back of the throat. Gazing into the darkness behind the eyelids, the eyes are still. Slowly and gently. The next exhale breath, let's just moment to come back into awareness. Sometimes our mind just kind of wanders off, or maybe you were starting to fall asleep. Just come back into awareness of self. This place, this time, this particular situation. And from there, we'll add a little bit of movement to the fingers and the toes. Add a little bit of movement to the hands and wrists, feet and ankles. Be kind, move gently. If anything doesn't quite feel right, please don't do it or adjust it or change it to something that feels better in your body. And then maybe bend the knees, plant the feet on the floor, like one hand rests at your belly, one hand rests at your heart as the knees come in towards each other. Constructive resting pose. And then as you're ready, we're going to roll over onto the side, using your bottom arm like a pillow. And I invite you to remain with your eyes closed here. Really connecting to that inner sensations of the body. When you're ready, pressing yourself up back to seated. Allowing your feet to cross in Sukhasana, whatever is comfortable for you. Hands in prayer position, soften shoulders. And we'll seal our practice today with one last sound, Om, concluding all of the hard work, all of the effort, and whatever we found along the way. Deep inhale for Om. Om.